Hey YouTube, what's going on? Mark here from TST Industries. And in today's video, I will be guiding you through the installation process of the Womet-Tech engine crash protection for the Yamaha Tenere 700. Now, as you can see in front of me, I have two components. On the left, we have a Delrin engine slider meant to replace the OEM engine cap. It is a simple bolts-on product that requires no modification and is very straightforward. And on the right, we have the Womet-Tech engine case saver. This is a CNC machined anodized black case saver. It is high quality and they did a great job designing it in a way that you can use both for maximum protection. Both of these installation processes are very straightforward. All the provided hardware is included in the boxes, and for the Delrin cap engine slider, they also will include a center accent cap that is black in color to help cover up the hole from the installation mounting point. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. To begin, we're going to grab our 14mm hex key or Allen key and simply remove the OEM cap. Now, as I just mentioned, there will be a little bit of oil seep out. It's nothing excessive. In this case, we had none. Now grabbing the Womet-Tech engine slider. You can see here it has a different sized center Allen key, hex key, so we'll be using a 12 on this system. But before we do that, if you have a little bit of oil residue on the OEM cap, at this time we highly recommend taking your finger, putting a little bit of oil on it and just lubricating the provided O-ring that Womet-Tech has pre-installed on this slider. Now by hand, we will go ahead and begin tightening the engine slider, ensuring we are not cross-threading. This is a soft plastic material. It will be very easy to cross-thread and damage the threads. Now we will grab our tool, and you want to grab your torque wrench and set it to 88.5 inch-pounds. That is also 7.4 foot-pounds. And it won't take much to secure that to the OEM case cover. And now you can go ahead and grab the auto-included black cap. If you have purchased an additional color, you can grab that one as well. Make sure it's leveled off and then just press it in. If you did grab any oil at this point, you can just go ahead and wipe it off, and this installation is now complete. Now moving on to the case saver, as I mentioned when doing the engine slider, you do want to still ensure that your bike is in a vertical position, not leaned over on the kickstand, as you will see and can see a little bit of oil seepage as you remove these 4 OEM engine case saver bolts. Now we are going to be focusing on removing these 4 bolts, starting with the 2 on the upper left that are right near each other, and then moving down to the bottom center and bottom right. To do this, we will be using a 5mm hex key or Allen key. And I like to do this one at a time in a little bit of a crossover pattern to ensure I'm not pulling one out completely without removing the others at the same amount of tension. So let's go ahead and break those loose. All right, now with the OEM bolts removed, we're going to use that same tool and begin the installation process of the Womet-Tech case saver. Now looking at the box and displaying the contents, we can see we have 4 bolts, all of the same length. We also have the aluminum case saver, and then 4 aluminum and anodized black aluminum spacers, all of the same length. To begin this process, I like to pre-install one of the bolts on one end of the case saver along with the provided washer, like so, and begin by positioning the case saver in its correct location and then grabbing our hand tool and slowly installing the provided bolt, ensuring it catches a few threads and it is not cross-threading. Now we can go ahead and repeat those steps on the opposite end of the case saver. And again, just catching a few threads. Go slowly. And now we could do the center two. Now with them all secured and with a few threads caught on each bolt, we could begin tightening them down. Again, I like to go in a cross pattern, stepping over one another to ensure I'm not putting extreme stress on any of the bolts and that the case saver is not sitting skewed. Now, with all of the bolts bottomed out, we can go ahead and grab our torque wrench and make sure it is set to 96 inch-pounds or 8 foot-pounds. And with that, this installation is now complete. Now, as you can see, you now have ample protection on the left side case of your Yamaha Tenere 700 with the added Womet-Tech engine slider. This is a Delrin piece. It extends past the case, and both of these components are designed to help minimize the damage taken on in the event of a crash. The case saver, on the other hand, is an aluminum component designed to help protect that OEM case in the event of a crash. Both of them combined, I think, will do the job just well. Crash tested and crash approved. So if you want to check out these products, be sure to hit the link in the description below to visit our website, tstindustries.com. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or found this video helpful, be sure to leave us a thumbs up and leave something in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on. And lastly, don't forget to stop by our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all username TST Industries. For now, this has been Mark from TST Industries. We'll catch you guys next time.